is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the LA Dodgers and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
It's been a tight series so far, which we kind of expected when we started. But now it's backs up against the wall time. The series has shifted locations, and now these guys need to win the final 2 games at home to win it. This crowd should certainly help, but they've still got a tough task at hand.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Domingo Germán will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Here's Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And another foul ball.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Judge is there, and he'll bring this one in. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Justin Turner comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Heading out towards shallow right. In there, a base hit. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-1 is in off the plate. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him. In there with the stolen base. Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
The 2-1 on its way. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And that's the second out. Standing in, Cody Bellinger. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. In there, strike one. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself.
While this ball gets down, it's a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. So won't get him.
I guess there's scouting reports on this guy. Already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Bellinger at second with 2 down. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Curveball just about brung him up, but it's to 2-2. To third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Walker Buehler gets the ball with a world championship on the line. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
So stepping in, Nino Reese, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the second deck and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 4th long ball of this series, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
With one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Striding in, Josh Donaldson. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Donaldson has a track record of power hitting at the major league level. Over 250 career home runs. Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Buehler is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 1 inning in the books here, and we are tied 2-2. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Corey Seager. And that's in there for strike 1. Chad Green is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Striding into the box, Will Smith. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 1 ball, no strikes the count. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. This is line to left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go. And now it'll be the catcher, Kellen Deglan. First pitch on its way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Ooh-wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Robinson Cano stands in as he looks at ball one here. 1 out, nobody on. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Jay Bruce. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Line to the right side, but foul. Down and away, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Mookie Betts, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Bruce looking up. Gone to lead off the inning.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Judge has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Julian Reese. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
A ball and a strike now. So 1-1. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2. In now, Mike Ford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony Kemp. Now the pitch. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Peterson at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in now, Zach Granite. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Granite is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has a potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tyro Estrada is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 3rd inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. In the air out toward right field. Bellinger's under it. 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nino Reese. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the stretch. Fouled away. Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air out toward left. On the move is Peterson. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Ho. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. In the dirt. Goes to 3rd with it, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Fouled off. 2-2. And it's fouled away. one. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Stepping into the box, Corey Seager will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
I'll tell you, he looked like he was on cruise control, striking out the first 2 batters. But if this game teaches you anything, it's that you can never take an out for granted. Exhibit A, a homer.
Adam Kolarek, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Scooped up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Kellen Deglin stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out. Robinson Cano the next to dig in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Will Smith is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Kolarek has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Popped him up. And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Mookie Betts. He went deep last time up, hit in the air to straightaway center. Bruce has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 10.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that is... Welcome back. For the bottom of the 5th, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far, They've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
0-1, here it comes.
It's out 1-1.
Fouled away.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Pitch is popped up. Seager calls for it. 2 gone. Zach Granite the next at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now here's a swing and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. Seager is there, and the side digging in once again, Julian Reese. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here comes the first pitch. Mike Ford swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
And Cano will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive, base hit to right.
No, he's safe.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Hit softly down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he fouls this one off.
Okay, 3 foul balls. Put away stuff.
Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway. And now batting, Tyro Estrada. It was a fly. First offering on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Coming in is Peterson. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So coming to the plate, Nino Reese. He singled his last time up. Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Well, I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
In comes Bellinger. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Seventh inning ready to roll, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Tommy Canely is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this will bang up against the wall. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ballgame. Snap throw from the catcher, but he gets dirty and gets back to the bag. Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's up with it, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Will Smith. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now the 1-0. Again down to second, but he's back in safely. Now the 2-0.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. At the plate, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at it.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Justin Turner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. Hit to short. Reined in. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers digging in. Kellen Deglan, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Again, another foul ball. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Robinson Cano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! Robinson Cano, a solo home run. His second home run of the series, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Oh, he was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for route number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Tony Kemp. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Alexander stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And he strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Julian Reese. Jonathan Holder has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Number 56.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit. Leading off for the boys, this guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Mike Ford is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Holder, playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Comes set, now the pitch. In there, now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Ross Stripling is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And in to hit next, it'll be Zach Granite. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, one away.
Next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Estrada.
Settling in now, Thairo Estrada. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit to third. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Standing in, Nino Reese. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3, go. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Corey Seager comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. A 1-1 home. Fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A.J. Pollock is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0. There's that slider truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And that is off the wall. Pollock heads for the plate. And the run will score all the way from first.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
2-1 now to Mookie.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will